process of solving people's problems. What do you reckon the first thing you would do when you solve people's problems? What would you inherently need to do?
Ask them what the problem is.
Yeah. The greatest gift in selling is not the gift of the gab, it's the gift of the question. You ask an appropriate question, you'll get an appropriate response. You just got to ask really deep questions. You just got to do it, because I'll tell you, you can change anybody. You know when we change? When the pain of where we're at is greater than the pain of change. My job is to highlight the pain of not doing anything. Now, how would I do that?
Talk about the consequences.
Yeah, ask you a question. So let's just say I am in a situation where I know they've got a shit switchboard. Now, I could go there and I could show them that switchboard, which would be fantastic. But then I would ask them a question. Well, how do you feel about that? And the prospect might say, well, I don't know, it just sounds like a lot of money. I said, yes, but here's my concern. Here's my concern, a genuine concern. If something goes wrong, then effectively you're putting your entire family at risk. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then I look at John, because John's a bit of a tight ass, and I said, John, well, how would you feel about that? And then I could then say to him, well, you know what, John, I remember actually someone exactly in the same situation as you, and they decided not to do anything. You know what? And I've got to admit, they are now paying for that. And it's your choice. See, what I'm doing essentially is by asking the question, I'm going deeper and deeper. Yeah. And I'm hitting your pain, and I'm I'm telling you, it's still selling. It is persuasion. I am basically finding your bruise, and I'm making it bleed. I'm smashing it so hard that you're actually getting agitated. And then you go, oh, shit. And usually it's about 3 questions. Head, heart. Heart rules. Hit heart, wallet's open. All the time. Because the formula for selling is quite simply this. You might want to write this down. Is D. What's D stand for? Dissatisfaction or desire. Okay? When they phone you, they're usually phoning you not because they're lonely, but they're dissatisfied. They've got a problem. We're reacting. The other side of the equation is desire. So first of all, are they dissatisfied with what they've currently got? Yes, they are, because they've already phoned me. So they wouldn't be phoning me if they weren't dissatisfied. But sometimes I have to make them more dissatisfied to cross-sell them or upsell them, because they're dissatisfied on that particular issue. Or desire. Desire is, I want it. So much of marketing is about desire. So much. You look at marketing at the moment. Marketing has got nothing to do with the product. You know it's got nothing to do with the product. It's got everything to do with the image, which is associated. If you get this product, this is how your life will look like. I did some work for a swimming pool company. Really struggling. I said, your marketing's shit. I said, but we've got photographs of pools. I don't give a shit about your pools. What you've got to do is you've got to show me people in the pool. And all I said to them, I want 3 distinct images. The first image I want is a family, and I want them to be around 42 to 48. I want them to be skinny and tanned. And they've got good-looking kids. And I want to put a volleyball net in the pool. And I want them to sort of, all having together, all together playing with the ball. Whole family. Kumbaya stuff. What was I actually saying? Even if your family is dysfunctional, get a bloody pool. Then I said, okay, we got that one covered. Okay, because the one is family. Got it. Buy a $20,000 pool, okay, life is better. Then I said, that's not enough because we got to do something with the spas. I said, spas are easy. It's romance. It's sex. So what are we doing? Okay, I want a couple, champagne, in the spa. What am I saying? Your relationship support, buy a spa. And then I said, one more image, friends. So I want a big shot, and I want, 20 or 30 people in the shot. They're all around the barbecue, okay, and they're all having fun. What am I saying? Even if you're socially dysfunctional, get a pool, have friends. Covered all. Friends, sex, family. Kaboom. All of it was done through images because visualization is more important than words. Why? Desire. Marketing is that. Coke is it. What is it? Coke. Coke, essentially, if you drank Coke for the rest of your life, okay, it would rot your guts out. But you don't market Coke that way. How do you market Coke? You associate an image or a lifestyle with the drink. And what's the image or lifestyle? Oh, well, if you want to be happy and fun and carefree on the beach in a big, they'll bring out the summer bit at the moment with the ball going around as they normally do. That's Coke. Cars are the same.
I want a Jeep.
A Jeep?
I don't even like Jeeps.
I know. Why?
Because I want a Jeep. The kid tells me I want a Jeep.
Yeah, I want a Jeep. It's the image which is associated with the product. So essentially, I'm projecting, if you get this product, this is how your life will look like.
Yeah. And you need a bigger boat.
Yeah, and you need a bigger boat, the whole lot, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's desire.
They deal with Pepsi by having this Coke is it for the real thing. And that's powerful against Pepsi.
Correct.
Because you see it in Pepsi's advertising. So they're happy with the second verse.
Correct. And Pepsi was the next generation and they were trying to actually, but it's always about anchoring a desire if you get this product. Now that's desire, and there's also desire. So if you've got things like iPads, it would be absolutely brilliant to ensure that you could show the products on an iPad. It'd be great to actually have almost landing pages of the products that you've got and show them to the customer, because I think it's really important, because ultimately you can do that. So the D is desire or dissatisfaction. Then, to make the sale, you've got to times it by V. You know what V is? Vision. Vision is what the product, not what the product is, what the product will do. Vision is heaven. D is hell. Dissatisfaction is hell. Now I'm going to show you heaven. This is what it will be like. This is what the product will do. This is how much money it will save you, especially if you're doing, for example, solar hot water systems. That's the vision. And here's you say, well, on average you could save $600 a quarter. And here's what I'd say to you. What would you do with that $600 a quarter? What am I doing? Casting the vision. And the last bit, plus, so it's D times V plus FS, which is first steps. Your job is to make it inherently simple for them to buy. It's the most simplest sales formula I can give you. Works in every situation. D, dissatisfaction or desire times vision. Cast the vision of what your product will do and make it really easy to buy, which is first steps. Always leads to a sale. Sometimes you can't get the sale because you haven't made the customer either dissatisfied or desiring that product, or you haven't given them the reasons why they need to buy it. You know the features, but you haven't translated those features into benefits. We buy benefits, we don't buy features. And you just got to make it really easy for them to buy.